Bio's still not doing anything to get
Bio,
to
he knew he was
Hit.
outskilled, and he goes down.
And don't get hit.
Tim Bradley was
Knocked out.
Shakur Stevenson has grasped the simple yet challenging ring philosophy like no one else.
Yeah. Big shots.
Las Vegas.
The absolute leader in terms of positive striking differential. By the age of 26, he has conquered 3 weight divisions.
Simeon, who got blasted by Stevenson.
And soon might challenge for the lightweight supremacy against Lomachenko or Davis.
Oh, nice.
This is the perfect time to enjoy the work of this defense genius.
Downstairs, a thudding left. Oh, cracker of a shot.
Newark, located southwest of New York City, is where Shakur Stevenson was born in the summer of 1997, named after the late great rapper Tupac Shakur. The eldest of 9 children, he began learning the art of pugilism at a young age, thanks to his grandfather, a boxing coach. Apart from the obvious names like Pacquiao and Floyd, the growing Shakur was drawn to the style of Andre Ward, an Olympic champion, and later a world champion in the pro ranks. Ward always kept his head safe. Outsmarted his opponents primarily through skills and ring intelligence, ultimately leaving the sport undefeated and clear-minded.
And early on, he seems to have the boxing advantage.
The up-and-coming southpaw and his grandfather drew lessons from their compatriot success and set out to apply them in the amateur ring. Stevenson didn't stay on the unpaid circuit long, but even during this short stretch, he effortlessly won gold at the Youth World Championship.
He's moving, very nice. Yeah, very good action by the American.
Then, at 19, he headed to the Rio Olympics, where he put his signature counterpunching style on full display.
Right jab working well.
Dodging the Mongolian onslaught,
Mongolian, very little head movement, as you say, and coming in straight lines.
and sharply responding, he made it to the final.
Stevenson medals in Rio.
To face the reigning Olympic champion, known as the Train, Robesi Ramirez. Still, the young American remained untouchable.
From Stevenson.
Landing his own shots at the elusive Cuban. Nonetheless, the judges favored the Star Swarmer in close exchanges.
Their last gold medalist
For, again, telling body blows in there.
good work though.
Shakur was left with the only silver medal on the Star-Spangled Team, unable to hold back his tears after the fight.
Shakur, I know you're emotional right now. What are you feeling?
I'm hurt. I felt like the Cuban one. I just don't like to lose.
You come in here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walk away with a silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose.
As the yet unpolished diamond was processing his pain, Floyd was watching, 20 years removed from his own moment of weakness at the Olympics. Noticing the similarities both in fighting style and amateur career plot, Mayweather started courting Shakur even before Rio.
You know, I made some very, very smart investments, and that's what I'm trying to do with these young fighters. I came here myself. You know, I woke up early this morning, ate me a good breakfast, came here just to see this young kid right here go out there and fight.
Nevertheless, in April 2017, Stevenson debuted under the top-ranked banner in the featherweight division, immediately stinging the torso with straights.
More of a defensive fighter, likes to use his speed, his footwork, angles, doesn't like to get hit at all. That's what he's worked on, that's what his...
down.
Resoundingly transitioning up top.
Down to their body and weaken him. So just like that.
I want you to fight the #1 prospect in the world. What, really?
Yeah.
What does that tell me?
Brito knows he's tough, and he knows he's durable, and he's looking for the opportunity.
And scoring an uncredited knockdown by the end of the second.
Brito goes down.
His adversary had nothing to offer in return.
Yeah, we went good body shots from Shakur Stevenson. And then,
except a headbutt in the clinch.
and the head comes up from Brito and flashes back. Now Hernandez.
His pro debut. My goodness. I like what I'm seeing. Wow.
As they went into the 6th round, the doctor intervened.
Oh, they're calling it off.
For Shakur Stevenson, he put on a brilliant performance.
In his second performance, Shakur's mother was in the audience, so he didn't hold back.
It's Carlos Flores. You notice right away that Shakur is a southpaw.
Hammering the body and head with iron left hands.
Waiting, this is not where you want to be with Shakur Stevenson. And he's totally smothering Flores. That one.
He got it over with inside of 3 minutes.
Shakur hit him on top of the head and down he goes.
That's it.
Out the McCann, says.
The 20-year-old prodigy didn't allow himself to be touched,
Stevenson with
constantly maintaining a comfortable distance.
Tools in the toolbox, and you can do so many different things at ease. You tend to get away from it, but
Thanks to his reflexes
To be depended on.
with the contenders and ultimately the champions.
and polished footwork.
And that's exactly what.
Every move he made, even at the dawn of his career, was calculated.
Make a mistake.
Good straight left.
Every attack was thought through.
Well, he starts where he sees that I can get beat.
Providing an audio output,
along with Cade.
Stevenson increased not just the intensity of the sound,
Mentioned vision, obviously we often talk about all the different tools of defense to New York. He's a hard-working pro.
but also the combination volume.
One of the most successful amateurs the sport has ever seen. 23 of 67 punches thrown.
Chipping away at the liver
On the inside. Rainey, you could smell.
and diminishing his opponent's desire to pursue boxing.
And Sparkle Lee has
The promising Juan Tapia planned to surprise Shakur with intercepting counters,
And he's being rewarded for his knockouts.
obviously they're going to have to progress very quickly.
I'm going to tell you right now.
but ended up blocking the trademark left hand with his head.
I mean, he has.
Oh, good shot right there. There's a nice.
While commentators analyzed the changes in the Americans' approach,
See, it wasn't yeah. It was more of a boom, 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 boom. It was nice place punches.
he shifted focus to the midsection,
That's a
Shoulders to the right, and then he
We began with him saying that
breezing through all 8 rounds.
Stevenson's gonna
closed and what they project moving forward.
I'm not even sure it's the mantra.
up in class.
Shakur Stevenson.
Undefeated prospect Patrick Riley, with a record of 12-0, was supposed to present a challenge on paper, but was powerless against the cannon of a left.
You get confidence. And there's a left hand that buckled Riley back. And now Riley's
That fired with laser accuracy.
Shots.
off the miracle. You're on your way.
Yeah.
Nice left.
When Shakur got his lead hand going,
And the southpaw looking at close. The right hand.
the ground began to slip from under the enemy's feet.
Damn, he's killed him.
And Riley's down.
Adding a right hook into the mix and preserving the chastity of his chin.
Richardson right there, the kid up there, he just fought last weekend in Brooklyn.
Stevenson continued to run through rising levels of opposition,
by Stevenson at all.
Ooh, and just as you said that, he ate a straight left hand. And then a combination. And down goes Mosquito. Just like.
launching homing missiles down the pipe.
Vegas.
A straight left hand. A shotgun blast by Shakur Stevenson.
Unforgiving flurries completed the demolition.
Trying to draw him into another left hand. Good right hand to the body. He's down again.
Back downstairs, a thudding left. Oh, a cracker of a shot. Shakur
When the 21-year-old Shakur introduced a spearing jab
Larry Holmes, I think it's still the case.
and his blend of defensive footwork with offensive spurts neared perfection,
Oh, nice. Nice 1-2.
conversations about a title shot started to swirl. The experienced 21-2 VRL Simeon further confirmed their validity.
Of Stevenson. Taking 2 steps back, got out of the ring.
Wanted to test.
Oh! A
Rotating his shoulder into the punch, Stevenson won the duel of hooks.
Right hook right there on the chin.
Stayed safe and sound.
Could he get rid of a guy who's gone the distance with champions? He puts him down.
Then scooped with the right again.
Sidion, who got blasted by Stevenson again. What a display of power for Shakur!
Compiling a 9-0 record in a year and a half as a pro and establishing himself as boxing's biggest rising star, Shakur challenged for his first minor belt against the 21-1 Jesse Rosales.
2 years with him, and every time
The springy Stevenson toyed with the over-aggressive Filipino for 3 rounds.
It's good a lateral movement, sitting right there to be hit.
originally from Newark, New Jersey, who's been living and training.
Keeping him honest with multi-punch sequences.
As Rosales try to get out.
Oh, good combination punch in that first round. 1 of 13 compared to
quick.
4-punch combination.
Then he suddenly switched to tank mode.
Right on target.
Bombing away at the body.
Moments ago. There's that right hand to the body again from Rosales.
Prospects, fighters out there, world champion.
Well, how about that? To parry that body shot, block that body shot, and then comes right into the ropes. Bernardo, what can you tell us about Rosales right now?
And tested his mojo up close.
What Tim Brownlee was observing.
Oh! Knockdown scored! Left hand from Stevenson.
It turned out that Shakur was just as dangerous in close quarters.
And the straight left hand.
Over the next 6 months, Stevenson delivered flawless masterclasses of multi-level combinations against Chris Diaz.
From Stevenson. And he's touching him to the body well. Oh, look at that! Oh,
and Alberto Guevara.
He gets him against the ropes.
And it's going to leave his head exposed.
Oh, there it is!
Becoming the #1 contender for the WBO featherweight gold. Leading up to the bout, he had a scandalous breakup with his girlfriend, Jahia Gonzalez, and then let his hands loose in a street altercation. The rising prospect was bailed out only thanks to promoter Bob Arum's connections and a deal made in court. The guy to potentially punish the unruly youngster was Jahia's brother, unbeaten in 23 fights, Joet Gonzalez.
And now the combination comes from Joet Gonzalez as down goes McManu,
who was also a challenger for the vacant title.
Right eye. Oh, didn't move.
Shakur gave up the center.
Like he's doing right now. But Shakur's feet so fast, Joet can't get to the spot before him,
allowing his rival to initiate hopeless attacks.
That's what he needs to do. And when he tries to get in, he needs to come behind a double jab. Dude, nothing works.
Which he then intercepted with a smile from his Philly shell.
But like I said, Shakur...
Right here he is. Here the overhead shot right here. Look at the footwork.
And closed out with a burning cross to the trunk.
Get inside your head, and you're seeing he's got a 2-inch reach advantage. Body from Joet Gonzalez, who's finding a target now, but he gets caught with a nice counter left from Shakur Stevenson, who gets admonished for the push-off. Third of the way in this fight.
Throughout 12 rounds, he was showcasing technical superiority.
Land.
Well, you know what?
Nice. The interaction's going to be in a minute and 20.
Reading Gonzalez like an open book.
If Joet can't find Shakur's foot,
like I said, every time Gonzalez takes a step forward, you know, I would rather get knocked out than having to go through this beatdown and this everything.
His body reacts impressively. Warrior, he just did not have.
Barely getting hit once with something significant in a span of 36 minutes, the 22-year-old American secured a landslide victory and won his first championship crown. Growing into his fame, Stevenson didn't bother with title defenses. Instead, moving up in weight to throw the audience with increased oomph oomph.
Tim, and sometimes it's grossly undervalued in what you say. Just land, just throw, just in distance with Stevenson. He gets off a 4-punch combination, including a right hand to the body.
dynamically blasting from both sides.
Tough. He's taking a lot of leather on the way in.
And you can join in that with Hear Me Cheer on any device. Go to espn.hearmecheer.com.
He should have scored a knockdown in the opening stretch.
That's a knockdown.
The opponent made it out to be a slip, continuing to accumulate damage.
Oh, that right hand was clipping. He drove that right hand down, and now Stevenson has Caraballo in trouble.
At some point, Shakur realized there was nothing to concuss in the Puerto Rican's concrete skull.
Entertaining. Due to that first week of the shutdowns due to COVID-19.
So he turned his attention to the midsection.
Coming to and not playing the ball.
Caraballo's still not doing anything to get to where he needs
what a
to
comment. Caraballo, he knew he would be outclassed, outskilled, and he goes down here.
Timely changing the direction of attack, Stevenson once again proved his high fight IQ.
Here comes the left hand. This is the knockout punch coming up right there.
Paving the way to the throne, he dispatched two more tough gatekeepers.
Moments ago, and now a short left hand on the inside. Oh, and he sends him. Uppercut comes in.
Running the usual routine with a resounding left.
Second major fight on an ESPN.
And a lead check hook.
Boom, they're right hook.
Wow. Getting to the champion unscathed.
Just the threat.
But we've also seen good power from Shakur.
Meanwhile, Shakur's personal life was catching up to his success in the ring. After breaking up with Jahira, he started dating Michelle Ragston, a rapper known as Young Lyric. Gave the boxer a daughter. October 21 saw the newly turned 24-year-old father tested by the veteran champion, a former Marine who fought in Iraq, Jamel Herring. Captain of the 2012 Olympic boxing team, Herring took his military mindset to the pros.
I'm Jonathan Akemba.
Oh, there's a great left uppercut.
Defending the WBO belt for 2 years, and retiring former title holder Carl Frampton in his last outing.
Yeah, maybe that adversity, that hard time, a little bit sharper than
puts him down again.
Despite becoming a father, the challenger remained a real gym rat, keeping the same training intensity under his grandfather's watch. And following in the legacy of Tupac, Shakur opened up with a 1-2 to the dome. Immediately ramping up the pace to his signature beat.
Who's the bigger man? Is it Jamel Herring or Shakur Stevenson?
The taller guy is the bigger guy. It's not necessarily true.
From Shakur.
Left hand comes in again.
Finding a permanent home for the jab.
If it stays like a body shot, right hand from Shakur
Stevenson.
Bad news for Team Herring when you get
breakout performance. He took criticism for his.
That's what Shakur Stevenson is fighting for.
He followed up with combinations.
1-2, backs it up, punch combination, then goes down to the body with a jab, then back upstairs with the left hand. Shakur turned him around and now the headshots come in. Able to get.
But did not welcome incoming guests.
Jamel Herring has to.
I know he can fight well in the inside, and he's showing us a different dimension of his skill set. He can do it all.
Finding those levels.
Thoroughly controlling the ring space.
You knew it was coming, doubling up that.
You're right, Dre, that jab is causing some problems to Shakur Stevenson. Oh, nice
balance for a moment, didn't you, Timmy?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And the reason why that shot hurt him is because he didn't see it coming.
In the fifth stretch, Stevenson gave the champion false hope.
It's free, guys.
Oh, nice.
And took it straight away with a textbook hook.
And just let both shots go.
Round 6.
Oh.
Herring was getting lit up with each round.
Continue on the path.
See, Stevenson has came in here in this fight with a made-up mind. He just hurt. He just hurt.
Throwing and missing one strike against 4 landed by Shakur. Come the 10th, the champion stopped responding.
Cut is worsening, and another left hand comes in. And look at these headshots from Shakur.
Soon finding himself in the referee's embrace.
That's what blood does.
That is it. A+ performance from Shakur.
Having encountered virtually no resistance, Stevenson clearly outlined his future priorities.
I mean, there's only one fight left. It's the biggest fight in the division. Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. There's nothing else to look forward to. The 130-pound division, we need to unify. Let's get it.
Mexican KO artist Valdez didn't need to be asked twice. A participant in the Beijing and London Olympics, Oscar displayed a tough demeanor in the big game.
Power there at all. There's a big shot.
Holding championship belts in 2 weight classes for 5 years with his lethal left hook.
Valdez has few answers, all the way lands a nice left hook and he's hurt. Down goes left.
That's it.
Oh! He gets dropped by a left.
And producing the best knockout of 2021.
Explosive! That was human dynamite!
On April 30th, 2022, Valdez and Stevenson battled for the unified championship in the division. Oscar had a full arena of Mexican fans and 30 wins without a single loss behind him, while 24-year-old Stevenson had a wide smile and Terrence Crawford.
Here we go, round 1.
Minding his range like an exemplary fencer,
Himself and go back to his old ways of making
Oh, he lunges in. Valdez.
Shakur pierced Valdez's body.
Valdez is doing the right thing.
3-punch combination.
And stung him with power shots to the head.
Oscar Valdez, this isn't.
So this fight, the storyline is Shakur outboxing.
The Mexican surged forward, unloading.
To the inside again. Trying to cut off a little bit of space and get to the inside. There goes Valdez.
Smartly initiating the right hand against the southpaw.
The jab. Straight right hand now from Valdez as he says, let's go.
Good shot right there.
And targeted the torso as well.
Take more risk. I'm not saying get reckless, but he's got to sell out and put himself in a position to let his shots go like you see right there. No win and find a way to get this win tonight. Trust me, he'll show.
Adding the lead hook as a defensive layer.
Want to go into that 7th round, down 4-2 or even at 3-3.
Who has a 3.3-1.
But we think Dog is taking punches.
The American continued to examine Valdez's visceral organs.
Dangerous.
Stevenson
put the left cross to use more frequently.
Valdez being off balance.
Your greatest strengths and exploiting all your weaknesses and looking you dead.
Reaffirming his status as a calibrated counterpuncher.
Getting hit, trying to get your offense on.
Oh, that's a good!
Staying in his comfort zone with small backsteps, Stevenson dodged and punished the opponent's swing.
Straight left hand, boom, but that's the left hook right there.
Trying to get your offense on.
Oh, that's a good!
And in the 6th round, he made the aggressor overcommit again.
Andre Ward, it's a very easy one to score, and there is
introducing Oscar's backside to the canvas.
The ropes.
Shakur increased the output.
Changing levels, 3-punch combination, Stevenson.
Valdez is still dangerous.
Oh, he places the left uppercut.
What's going on?
Placing that left hand to the body. 3-punch combination up top.
Too frequent.
Oh, look at that.
Simultaneously avoiding incoming traffic.
Go out and continue
to get punches. It's demoralizing. It's frustrating. Coming forward from the first round. He's been pressing forward for the first round. And
doggedly determined, Valdez did manage to land several clean right hands.
Good shot right there from Oscar.
Oh, there he is.
He can even do more damage at this point. That does mean he'll be in range.
Good right hand.
But was far from seizing the initiative.
Left uppercut. He has been looking to time
real quick. Oh, he's getting outboxed.
And the left hand goes to the body easily. There's another left hand from Shakur.
Shakur's guard remained impregnable.
Reaching for a right hand.
And they'll stand him in good stead if this holds. They'll bring him into superstardom. He feels Valdez weakening.
And his combinations were just as sharp, even late in the bout.
It is a major, major notch on the belt to be a unified champion, to lie in the bright lights of the marquee. But how you can
look at that inside work right there. Maybe you're going to give it a little bit more in the next. There it is.
Like that?
Yeah.
Passing the biggest test of his career with flying colors, Stevenson took home not only the green WBC belt and the Ring magazine strap, but also his girlfriend's heart.
Hey, Larry, I love you, and will you marry me?
The answer is yes.
Half a year later, he was poised to prove that a married beast is still a predator against the elite technician, Robson Conceição. The Brazilian won gold at the Rio Olympics and successfully transitioned to the pros.
And now it's all full of Jesus Antonio Almada's blood, and down goes Almada.
The clash of two former Olympians was blemished by Shakur's 1.6-pound weight miss, which resulted in all his accolades being stripped. The fight took place nonetheless. Robson mirrored Stevenson's tactics with power hands to the midsection and lead hooks.
See how much thicker he is in the torso, across the shoulders, the muscle. Three-punch combination.
Unlike his previous outings, the American took the driver's seat, forcing the exchanges.
Conceição was hurt in that round. And then an interesting comment. Able to get away from that right hand from Conceição. You can see his comfort with another.
Diversified his approach with uppercuts.
Are essential.
Oh, good left uppercut in the midst of that exchange.
And scored a controversial knockdown in the fourth.
Conceição takes that big step test.
Boy, he does.
Throws that right hand.
After landing a liver shot, the champion pressed down on the challenger. The sturdy Brazilian still posed a threat.
Left uppercut leads the way this time. To the head. He goes to the body again. Conceição, three-punch combination. Right hand from Conceição.
Good right hand, two good right hands.
But Shakur gradually caught his rhythm, tagging the foe with swift lefts.
I think he's trying to land one big shot.
Left hand lands flush.
Gets himself down low. Boom.
Oh, big left hand up top. Robson Conceição to this point is at 13 points.
Despite losing a point in the ninth for a freestyle throw,
now Shakur returns.
He cruised to a decisive victory.
It's to please this crowd, how he wants to lock in and get.
He's going to remain dangerous. Oh, he's hoping that Shakur doesn't.
Oh, there's that left upper.
Troubles on the scales, and the abundance of stars up a division prompted Shakur to move to lightweight. He sparred with champions from this weight class anyway. But the big names hesitated to risk their position. And so the new dog in the yard was matched up against the unbeaten Soichiro Yoshino from Japan.
And size.
Stevenson returned to his role as a matador.
Gauging what it is.
Oscar Valdez. When he was
side, drop his head or change levels.
Calmly waiting for his moment.
Meeting him with the straight left hand.
Oh, there's a knockdown score!
The main weapon proved just as reliable at lightweight.
Yoshino stepping in.
Then Shakur tested himself against the ropes.
Right hand as Shakur covers up, absorbs those punches, and then places a left hand to the body. Two punches!
And uncorked the right.
He will take some shots. He will.
Woo! And another knockdown scored!
Yoshino got nailed with the three-piece.
Guards right there. Boom!
Later forcing the referee to stop the one-sided affair in the sixth frame.
Yoshino, even in some of his biggest wins, have taken punishment. That is another shot, and that's enough. Shakur!
Victory over Yoshino made Stevenson a challenger for the WBC strap, vacated by Devin Haney, who jumped up to super lightweight. Unfortunately, there was no prominent contenders willing to step in, so Shakur found himself facing a Dominican fighter barely known even by hardcore fans, Edwin De Los Santos.
Here we go, Tim.
In an uninspiring bout that saw little action, the athletes teased each other more than they boxed.
Good job in and lots of feints right there, and you see Del Santos.
And after 12 sleep-inducing rounds, Stevenson landed only 19 solid strikes to Santos' 14, winning a close decision. His reward, a green belt and boos from the crowd.
Shakur Stevenson!
His latest performance aside, the 26-year-old Shakur Stevenson has earned comparisons to the greats of American boxing.
Vegas.
For seasoned viewers, his cat-like agility,
Nothing works.
and explosive flurries
Caraballo's still not doing anything to get to
Caraballo, he knew he would be outclassed, outskilled, and he goes down here.
evoke parallels with Ray Leonard. Watching his impenetrable defense and meticulously crafted counterpunching style.
Trying to get your offense up.
Oh, there's a
to the chest.
Younger fans think of Floyd Mayweather. Shakur does indeed excel in all aspects of the sweet science, but Leonard made a name for himself by going to war with the best his generation had to offer. Whereas the modern boxing prodigy struggles with getting fights of similar significance. Considering Stevenson is in the same deck of cards with Gervonta Davis and Vasily Lomachenko, there's hope that we will witness major showdowns involving these three boxing titans in the near future.
Nice 1-2. Who got blasted by Stevenson!
If you enjoyed the video, punch the like button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.
Downstairs, a thudding left. Oh, cracker of a shot! Shakur Stevenson!